In episode 1, I had nothing. No money, no properties, just a dream and a pair of busted sneakers. I was sleeping on the streets of Los Santos, but I started moving, doing whatever I could. In episode 2, I found Dax. His missions were messy, chaotic, but they paid. Penny by penny, job by job, I scratched my way up to $500,000, $500,000 earned in the dirty way. But that was just the beginning. In this episode, I'm reinvesting everything. No more small jobs, we're going bigger. Businesses, upgrades, high-risk sales, all in the public lobbies. I'm taking real risk for real money. This is episode 3 of 0 to 10 million challenge. Let's get it. Well, hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of 0 to 10 million. And today we are going to start with the last dose missions of Dax, where I can actually make $750,000 in approximately 1 hour if I don't die every single time. So the first thing I did is the first last dose mission. It was kind of hard, but I made it eventually. But then, boom, the doors get kicked in. Out of nowhere, a group of heavily armed guys in the lab coats rush in. They aren't just random fucks, they're organized, and they're here for the lab rats. Before we even know what's happening, they grabbed him, kidnapped him right in front of us. Dax tries to fight back, even fires an RPG inside the freak shop. Yeah, indoors. Not the smartest move, but things are out of control. Now they're escaping, and we don't even know who they are or what they want with lab rat. All we know is they took one of ours, so we grab our weapons and start firing. They came to our turf and crossed the line. That's why we are shooting them. That's why we're going after them. This isn't just playback, this is war. Eventually, the mission was passed. I died several times, but I still got the money. I got like $100,000, and there's like 5 missions, I think, something like that. After Lab Rat's abduction, Dax and I are on a mission to find out who's behind it. Our first lead points us to 2 hideouts, one run by the Lost MC and the other one by a group of hippies. We storm both locations, taking out everyone except the leaders, hoping to extract information. But they know nothing, that is. Dax then directs us to a higher up in the hippie group. We confront him, and finally a breakthrough. He reveals that Lab Rat was taken to a warehouse on Elysian Island. We head there immediately. Then a warehouse marked Walker Logistic is locked. I hack the keypad and we step inside. Inside, we search for clues. A bulletin board with photos of our whole crew, Dax and everyone else. So I head out knowing that a pharmaceutical company was definitely involved in the kidnapping of Lab Rat. So there we go, second mission is completed. Another $100,000 plus the mission bonus of 20,000 approximately, something around there. Here we go, 20,000, yes, it is 20,000. So now we're up. So now we're gonna do the third mission out of 5 missions. So there we go. I need to search for the clue to locate Lab Rat. It's somewhere in this room. After this, I have to head down to the basement where Lab Rat is detained, we'll say, and he's actually drugged over there. So I kill everyone that's on my path, and I finally meet Lucadora to the basement where Lab Rat is, and he's guarded by a lot of guards that were shooting at us every single time. It was pretty easy actually to kill them. I fell a few times to get to the basement. It was very embarrassing, but here we are in the basement and we need to shoot down everyone, and Lab Rat is over there talking nonsense because he's drugged, and we have to rescue Lab Rat and take him to the freak shop where he lives. So here we finally see who is behind all this nonsense, and it's this guy. We'll have to hunt him down later on the other missions that we have. We have 2 missions to complete to have 5 missions done. So he's talking again nonsense that he wants to promote his thing and to create loyal customers and nonsense like that. So the third mission is done. I had a sight of the car I'm gonna get later on. It's absolutely beautiful. It's fully electric. I'm very excited to drive this. It's a $3 million car that we'll get eventually for free. So I mean, it's good money-wise time. I spent 1 hour to get a $3 million car plus $750,000. It's absolutely incredible to do this mission. So here we have to follow Dax to the rehab clinic where we have to fight aliens while completely drugged. I think it's very weird other mission, and I finally completed it. It was kind of fast. We just had to stop shooting and the mission was done, so pretty straightforward. So the fifth and final mission of the last dose mission, so I had to fly the Velum to this big Antonov with 8 engines. So we had the scientific weirdo in this plane. We had to follow it to eventually hack the plane and open behind the plane, the door behind. So we got in the plane and started shooting everyone and hijacked the plane to land it in the sandy shores. We are landing the plane. It was very fast to do. It's an easy mission, but it's not done because Dax has to put the cargo in the trunk of this van, and as you know, it's GTA type stuff, so the cops come in and you have to shoot them down while Dax is making the van full of resources. It's the hardest part of the mission actually, but if you stick to the plan, you're gonna make it easily. And each missions you make roughly $100,000 with a $250,000 bonus at the end, but you also get the $3 million car for free, the electric car. It's a stunning car, very fast. It's the fastest accelerating car in the game, I think, because it's just nonsense. So there we are, finished, and we're up to the clocking. We now have to do the Clocking Bell farm rate, where I can actually make $750,000 more. So we're making the $3 million very fast. So now the Clocking Bell farm rate, I have to steal the cash in the first mission and find the guys and kill them as usual. And this first mission was very fast, and I made a good amount of money at the end. So I made $500,000 plus $250,000 as it's the first time I'm doing this mission. So I'm gonna show you guys all the clip of each missions that I did. You can do it for free. By that mean is that every one, whether you are level 0 or level 100 or 1000, you can do it. It doesn't require anything. You just have to have a gun and shoot down people, you know. So it's a very good way to make money. Initially you can make $750,000, and after you can make $500,000 each hour. So it's one of the best ways to make money in this game. So last part is to rob the train and escape with it. It was a lot of fun because it's the only way that you can actually drive the train, the invisible train in this game, only by doing the Clocking Bell farm raid, I believe. So this mission was very fun to do. So next I had to deliver the equipment to Vince's lockup, so it was just gone. It's a pretty fast to do. And the final mission before the actual raid is to deliver the getaway vehicle to the garage. This one is pretty complicated because there is a lot of guards that shoot at you every single time. I died, I believe, 2 times. So eventually you get out, but this car is not very useful because you can actually request your car eventually after the tunnel where you escape. So next was the actual robbery, so the Clockenbell farm raid. So I had to enter the factory and steal some cash and some cocaine for the actual money that I would get afterwards. And yeah, it was pretty easy actually to do. If you're solo, I think it's easier than being with other people because they can die every single time. So yeah.
Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, you can hit that factory as often as you'd like. As long as you're giving me reasons to keep looking the other way, I'm happy. As you can see from my choice of transportation, my fortunes at the LSPD are also improving. Just got these babies in, fresh off the line. Guess who picked one up? Until next time, now let's disassociate.
And then the last thing I did is to sell the acid that I accumulated when I did the second video. So I made $250,000 or something like that, 243 I think. Because I did this in a small lobby because I almost got griefed last time I quit very fast the session. And it was the best thing to do because otherwise I would have lost every single thing. And so I'm not sure if I will actually sell acid in the full public lobby before episode 4 or 5 because it's way too risky already on, you know. So this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and this is how I made around $3 million. I have 2 million actually because this is the amount that I have because I spent like $1 million on a few stuff like the acid lab where I spent $750,000 plus the equipments that were like 3k or 330k, something like that. But this shows that you can actually make a good amount of money in a single day. This took me around probably 12 hours, so you can actually do it in a day. And I want to thank everyone if you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and goodbye.